this is where I learned bougie from. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Hey. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You can bet the house on me. Welcome to Stockton and Malone. I'll be your host for this evening. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope
Welcome back to another episode of Searious AF, where AF is authentically flavored. On today's episode, I have another amazing guest. This guest I have known my whole entire life. Before I was even out of the womb, she was already there, loving on her sister in her mama's stomach. So I just said it. It is my big sister, April Calvin. She is the director of homelessness here in Metro Davidson County. So, sister.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Welcome to Searious AF, where we're just being authentically ourselves. So relax. We just gonna chit chat.
Settle in.
So we have been in this thing forever. You have seen me from the time I was born until now. And just on this journey of becoming the winner of Barbecue Showdown Season 3. How does it make you feel as the big sister? We're going to get right into it.
Listen, as the big sister, I have always known her worth. As the big sister, I have always known that she had a masterful skill in the kitchen. I was 12 and she was 8. And she would make me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She is an amazing cook, an amazing mom. And I'm just so happy to see you like walking in your truth and doing what you've always loved to do.
And that is cook.
That is cook.
That is cook. I'm sorry I said it, y'all. So let's just dive into like talking about just our upbringing. We are
Army
brats. Proud.
We're proud
Army brats.
Let me tell you, that veteran world and the VA world and traveling, the best time of our lives was where? Germany. Absolutely. We lived in Germany for 3.5 years. The best time of our lives.
Amazing time. I think being Army brats, we were able to see life in different cultures in many different ways, and people that don't really get to live that type of life. Being a civilian, some people don't get to experience as much as we did. I really feel like that had a lot of impact on just who we grew to be, right?
Never meeting a stranger. Always meeting people where they are.
Always talking. You had to meet new friends.
We always had to make new friends. Trying to help people along the way. You don't have to go through this. Let me show you how to get it done, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, our parents instilled in us how to be leaders. Leaders in this space and how to be leaders in this world and take care of others.
So as you watch your baby sister grow from, there was a time where this was the person that our mom passed away. Our mom passed away when she was 44 years old. So I was 24.
I was 27.
Yeah. And it just really shifted us in a way because that one person that was our rock was no longer there. I myself went through a whole lot just because I went through a divorce or a separation, being a single mom. And then my sister at one point worked for Salvation Army. And so it was a period of time where I just went through homelessness or her trying to find me a place to go, her always having to be there with my kids and like, sister, you got $20 for some gas. And she was like, yeah. Or she was like, why don't you just come stay with us? And I'm like, girl, I would never make it out to the school because my kids went to school across town. But I'm saying all of that. You have seen the struggles of where I once was, and to seeing me win a Netflix show.
Mhm.
How does that make you feel as the big sister?
I feel like you was born for this.
Mm.
You know, the situations we were in as being army brats and always having to move was almost like, you know, as you went into an adult life and went through a divorce and kind of, you know, like we moved and we transitioned a lot. So our childhood prepared us for that, right?
Wow. Yeah.
And so it prepared you for that. It prepared me for the population that I serve. And that's why I say I think we were born for exactly what we are perfectly
Currently
designed to
doing.
do.
Wow.
And so I just remember at one point you were about to give up on cooking. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. I was done, y'all. I was like,
She was done. She was
I
trying
ain't
to go.
doing
She was
this.
going to work for the post office. She was going to work.
I did go work for.
Yes.
I was a mail carrier for a year and a half because I got burnt out on doing food because it was so hard for a Black woman to move up in that in the industry. It really was at that time. It was hard for me to get out of just being a line cook and show that I had leadership skills. No one would really give me that opportunity. And so I walked away from food. I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to go be a mail carrier.
And for a little while, I was like, I'm just going to watch and see how long this lasts because she's perfectly designed. Like she could take a bite of something and tell you what's in it. It's got too much vinegar. You better put a little cinnamon in there. Where's the lemon? Like, what is it? You know, a little bit sugar. You better cook that off a little bit. And I'm like, you can't do that in the mail carrier world.
No.
And when you decided to get back into your passion, I could just see the lights come on again because you were tired. Being a mail carrier was hard.
It's
you
hard
got
work.
our
I
granny
appreciate
bad
y'all.
knees.
Yeah.
You got our granny bad knees. And yes, we appreciate our mail carriers.
Yes,
we do.
That's hard work.
That's hard work. That's another federal employee,
yes,
right? So
that is hard work. So I appreciate the mail carriers. They do a whole lot. It's a lot that you all do not see. So I learned a lot during that time.
welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. You were not designed your knees, right? Was not designed to be a mail carrier. You were designed, you have the taste buds and the creativity to be a chef.
It's really interesting hearing you say that because, you know, as a chef, you do have that people that really love what they're doing, have a true passion in it. You can taste something but just to hear you say that you've noticed me do that, I think that's like, you know, that's pretty good. And then for me, it's like to know that you even see that in me speaks volumes. So, because sometimes you don't see certain things, you know, you're just in it and I'm just doing it because this is what I do and this is what's easy to me. Cooking isn't a job, it's a passion and it's super easy for me. But to know that you can actually see that says a lot.
Well, and I know you take pride.
Oh.
And let me tell you, while I'd be sitting in there painting my nails.
She was just painting her nails.
Sorry. Well, while I'd be sitting in there as a kid painting my nails, trying to figure out what cute shoes I'm going to put on, and you would be in there cooking food for me. You took so much great pride. That's why I was like, she got me.
But listen, let me tell you what she would do. She was able to, you know, she's 4 years older than me. So she had a job. She had all the fresh Jordans. She had all the fresh outfits. It was at one point in time, I don't know, this is kind of like telling our age, but back in the 90s, you could get these jeans that had leather in the front and it was like jeans in the back and they were shorts. She had all the cool clothes. So the only way that she would let me wear her stuff is she's like, will you go fix me some pancakes? I'm like, can I wear your Jordans? If you go fit me some pancakes, you can wear it. So I would run to the kitchen, whip it up like it's nothing. And then sometimes she'll be like, well, I also want something. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like, I fixed the pancakes. What else you want? But she not knowing what was happening was preparing me for
Absolutely.
what was to come and what's to be able to serve. I feel like I am a person of service, and even in what you do,
Yes.
you're a person of service.
Mhm.
And even though you this is where I learned bougie from. Let's talk about that. You hear her talking about I was painting my nails while I was in there cooking, because I was a tomboy, super tomboy growing up. So this is where I learned bougie from, okay?
Painting my nails,
Yes.
making sure you got your earrings on.
Yes,
But I would still go out and play. And oh,
No.
I felt like I did.
April, you was not coming out.
I felt like I was outside playing a lot as a kid. We rode bikes.
Okay, you would ride bikes for like 10 minutes. She started sweating. I'm going in now. What? And when we lived on base, we had so much freedom.
We had so much
Even
freedom.
when we lived in Germany, we had a lot of freedom to where we could jump on our bikes at any time. And you just think about how times have changed, because living in Germany, we're like, I'm 7, 8, 9, maybe 10.
Yeah.
And we would jump on our bikes and ride the countrysides of Germany by ourselves.
Yeah. Remember when I went into the smokehouse?
You want to deal with her?
In the smoke, because at 13 over there, the German children was smoking cigarettes.
You smoked cigarette at 13?
I did one day, and I came out. My eyes was beat red. I was coughing. I went in there one time and coughed. I thought I was about to lose my lungs. I went up to the house, and Mama was like, "Why you smell like that?" Smelled like cigarette smoke. She was not happy, and I couldn't stop coughing. You don't remember that? I could not stop coughing. And she just looked at me. She let me cough, and I was thinking, she's not gonna help me.
No, she was like, "That's what you get."
But let's talk about where you got these cooking skills from, because our mother could burn.
In both ways.
In both ways.
Let's say in both ways.
In both ways. She was a very good cook.
Very.
But
Mama made some of the best food ever. Best chicken and dressing.
Oh, best chicken and dressing.
She made very good sweet potatoes. Not as good as Granny's, but very good sweet potatoes. My mom could really cook. Now, what would happen is she would get in such a rush.
Or distracted.
Distracted. To where something would burn. And I mean, like, it would just mess up the whole meal.
The whole meal.
But
and she'd say, I scorched that. I scorched them greens.
You go in. You go in
them
the
beans.
You're like, yeah, I can't eat this. But she was. She was an amazing cook.
Amazing cook.
Amazing cook. And that's actually where I learned a lot of the basis of this, is being in the kitchen with Mama. And I tell the story all the time. The first thing that I ever learned how to make was biscuits. And it was Mama come in the kitchen. Y'all, you come in here and make this. April wasn't coming in the kitchen.
I was not.
But
and why she never made me come?
She probably already knew.
Nails.
She already knew. You just go over there. She didn't make her. But I did. I think by the age of 13, I was cooking the meals in the house because Mama was working then.
Yeah.
And so she would be like, hey, season the meat, cook this. By the time I get home, the food would be done. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. And we don't talk about Daddy much.
No.
I know. The way we've been talking here is like we lived in a single mom household.
We had a father.
Our
father was, he's an Army man. Yeah. I would say he was very strict at times. Very strict at times, but loved family and loved eating. My mom would have a pot of rice on the stove for him every meal. Cindy, you got that pot of rice?
Every meal.
And so I really think that also feeds into just how I am as far as when I cook. When I cook in abundance for many people to eat. Because growing up, did people have to call the house to say they was coming back?
No. And did they knock on the door?
No.
They just came over and everybody just ate.
And it was food.
It was food
enough food for everybody.
It was enough food.
That's what Mama and Daddy both did. It was, it was to feed everybody, no
Yeah.
matter. It was never going to be like, nah, you can't come over. Even if we were busy doing
Yeah.
something, people would just come by. But we always had a very welcoming home.
We did.
We did. So,
You want to talk a little bit about Daddy and dementia towards the end?
oh,
I know.
yeah. Do you want to talk about that?
Just a little bit. I was telling somebody the other day that my dad died thinking that he was still the supervisor. He had been a supervisor his whole life. That's where we get our leadership skills from. He had been a supervisor his whole life, but
for the VA. So, Daddy, I guess it's been about 5. What year is this? 5.
COVID, yep, 5 years. Wow.
5 years. But we went in and started taking care of our father, and he had dementia. A lot of times, me and my sister would say, it's so many funny things that happen.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it also makes you laugh. And I also feel like those were the best years with Daddy.
Year. That's what I just told someone.
That was
those
the best
years
years
our,
with our, you know. So, but
there's a counselor lady whose mother is in the early stage of dementia. Just today, I had this conversation.
That's
with her.
crazy. So we had to put him into a adult daycare during the day for us to work, and he thought. This is not funny. It is funny
it's
shit.
Funny. It is.
He thought that he was going to work
every day.
And he was the supervisor at the adult daycare. Now, at the adult daycare, they was coloring. They were making bracelets. They were singing songs and doing exercises.
Table exercises, chair exercises.
Yes. And he would call both of us at times, mostly my sister, because he'd be like, Michelle, these people will not let me. Because in his mind, he really thought he was a supervisor, but no one was listening to him. Okay? And then he would call us to complain about how his workers would not listen to him. And he rode on a van.
He rode on a van.
So work came to pick him up every morning.
But listen, when he would say they're not listening to him, it was about food and water.
Yes.
They won't give me more food or more water. That's
you
the only
have
thing
to
he complained
understand
about.
how my dad talked. Like, he had this deep, like,
like
he barking.
Drill sergeant voice. Yeah.
Yes. So he would be so upset. But, he had dementia, but he was, I think that was, we got to see a softer side of him because he was the guy that was always had this hard shell on the outside and didn't want anybody to see him cry.
I love you.
Yeah.
We never
didn't
never
hug.
saw him cry.
No, hold up. We did see him cry. Even though he had this hard shell, y'all. What is the one movie he would cry on?
Lion King. He would cry on Lion King. Simba.
Yeah. What was
Mufasa, yes. He would cry and he would watch it over and over again. We should have known back then something.
No, he didn't have dementia then, but he was a very emotional guy. He just did not want to show that. And there was times that I didn't talk to Daddy because I thought he was the meanest person ever.
What do we call him?
He's mean and surly.
Mean and surly.
And then, but to see him in his later years, sweetest guy.
So our mom was always in the kitchen or working and, instilling good, wholesome skills in us. Yes. And our dad was out there asking us to do what?
I need you to come out here and help me get this water hose put on the car. So many people would call and ask me, Tika, my car is making this sound because my dad taught us about cars. Like I knew what
alternator.
I needed. Yeah.
Okay, it must be the starter.
Oh, you need some brakes. Oh, that oil change.
Rotor. It's your rotor.
Yeah. What is the radiator bad? Like, what females do you really know that could say those things and actually know what we was talking about? So we learned some amazing skills from both our parents. I think I learned a lot of kindness and how to really be open to people from mama, because she took care of elderly people at a nursing home. She was a CNA for many years. And a lot of times we would just go up there and hang out with her, with the patients. But she was very kind, very loving, very supportive. No matter what we was doing, she would do.
She was a hard worker.
And then a very hard worker. And then Daddy was just a very hard worker. He was going to make sure that his family was taken care of. And he was going to be mean and surly, but we love him for it.
We love him. We love him.
This is what he created.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite dish that I've ever?
There is not one meal that I have not liked. Not
What?
one meal.
Not one, girl.
Not one meal. Anything.
Y'all heard her.
Please. Anything. Cook for me. Cook for me.
You heard her.
But my favorite.
What's your favorite?
Salmon croquette. Salmon croquette. Now, I think it was my favorite because she learned how to cook it from mom. They would dice them onions up in there, and it'd be crispy on the outside and a little soft on the inside.
And what did you like to eat with it?
Rice. As my daddy would say, rice. We got into that rice. That's what my daddy would say.
But what are you going to eat in your rice?
Well, we're in the South, guys. So in the South, we put a little sugar and butter in our rice.
But what is Daddy going to have?
Daddy's going to be mad about that sugar and butter, and he's going to put a little salt and pepper.
That's it.
A little salt and pepper in his rice.
So on our podcast, one of the things that I love to do is to prepare dishes for my guests. You are my sister, you are my guest, and I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
So give me a second and I got something special for you.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Off the stove, fresher than before. Navigating through my situation like a pro.
All right, so look what I got for
I'm so
you.
excited. I don't know what to do. Nobody makes it. Hold on, this is what we do. This is what we do.
Me and you just never part.
I love it. Look at this.
What I have is actually her favorite, and that is salmon croquette with sweetened rice. I'm not gonna call it sugar rice,
Yeah.
That's just not a cute way to say it. So we have sweetened breakfast rice.
Did you put some butter?
Butter, of course.
Perfect.
See?
And it's firm.
It's not that mushy.
Not
Mama
that mushy.
would have
Mama.
mushy. Now I will say that's one of the things that my mama could not get right. The rice on any given day would be either crunchy because it was not cooked long enough, or extremely mushy. And who wants to eat fried chicken and mushy rice? So here we go.
Eddie Coley did.
He would eat
Daddy
the rice
would eat it.
regardless. He was gonna eat the rice regardless. So how was it?
Delightful.
Just delightful.
Delightful.
Give me another word. How great was it?
Delightful is like food for my soul.
Yes.
Food for my
We feeding souls.
We feeding souls
We
here.
feeding souls.
Feeding souls. It was like back when we were kids. You live so far away. I don't get salmon croquette that often. And
how often do you ask me to cook it usually?
Every time I talk. You're going to make that salmon croquette. You're going to make that salmon croquette every time
When do you usually get it?
Christmas, or New Year's, no, Christmas morning, or New Year, or Christmas Eve, or Christmas morning. Yeah,
that is exactly when I would usually do it.
Do you know what Micah's favorite meal is?
Something with greens. That's my niece,
and
she loved my greens.
The only kid I know that was eating greens like that back then.
That's her
and
only.
Salmon croquette. Now, my salmon croquette is nothing like yours, but she likes it. Stop it. Look at her face.
My sister can cook, y'all. She's getting better. She's gotten better. But the only thing we used to let her fix for any event that we were having, it would be cucumber salad and the deviled eggs. She's gotten really good at those deviled eggs.
And I make a mean diced up cucumber salad. Like every bite, it's just bite size.
Okay. So we're going to play a game. 2 truths and a lie.
Ooh.
So I'm going to give you 2 truths and a lie, and you tell me which is the lie.
Okay. Mm.
I once danced with R. Kelly. I love liver, and I love oysters.
Mm. So I know you danced with R. Kelly, because let me tell you guys, I thought I ain't gonna say that.
No,
But
exactly.
exactly.
I shouldn't have did that. Can we edit that one out and not do another?
Nope, it's too late. She danced with R. Kelly, and that was before we knew what R. Kelly was up to.
Yeah.
And we always joked afterwards, sister, you were gonna be up in that room.
You're stop.
Okay, we'll stop right there. Time out. But anyway, she danced with R. Kelly, and she loves oysters. Absolutely loves oysters. Now that liver, our father loved liver, but we
and
couldn't.
onions.
No,
Yeah.
we couldn't.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So look, thank you for coming. And I think that I want to say to you, if like you've always been a huge role model, even though you probably didn't realize that you were like a huge role model. Yeah. You're a huge role model, because even as we were growing up, you always worked. You were always there for me. You were always there for everybody. Me, our brother Bud. You're always there. You've always been that mother figure. Even when you didn't need to be the mother figure, she thought she was my mama's mama. But but it really means a lot, because through everything I've been through in life, you have been a part, and you have been supportive, and you've always been there to help out with the kids, to push me. Sometimes I would be wanting to do stuff, pushing dreams, and she'd be like, "Oh, wait a minute." But you always need that person that can make you step back and just look at things sometimes, and not just jump right into it. So I'm saying that I appreciate you. I love you. I have the best big sister in the world.
The bestest.
Mama and daddy would be so proud of both of us right now, because she's doing amazing things in the community, and always on TV herself. So catch her on Channel 5, 2, 4, whatever it is. But I want to say thank you, and it really means a lot. So come on, give me a cheers.
Well, I would like to say...
She always has to talk. Come on.
I would like to say I'm so proud of you. You know,
you.
I knew you were born for this. And when you told me you were going to go away for the show, I was a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious, and I couldn't sleep that night. And remember, I called you and sent you that text, and it was like in my soul, she's going to win this, and I need her to channel our parents. I need her to know that our parents loved her, and they're going to walk alongside of her. If you see a red canary or a purple butterfly, they're watching over you.
Absolutely.
I think there were signs that you saw along the way during the show that made you know that they were watching.
I did.
Watching over
I
you.
felt them there. I felt them there, and I knew it. Two of the signs, well, it was a sign, and I don't know if I've talked about this yet on the show, but you don't usually see shooting stars. Many people, a lot of people have never seen actual shooting stars before. And while I was out there shooting, one night I seen a shooting star, and I was like, "Oh, that's daddy," because I was barbecuing. So I was like, "Oh, that's my daddy. I know that's him." Like, girl, you got this. But then I seen another the next night, and that's how I knew like something great is about to happen, and I knew that they was there with me, and it's just been an amazing experience. And so I know that they're up there, like they're my girls.
Those are my girls.
They're my girls. So cheers. I love you.
I love you.
And so this has been another serious. Hold up. I always forget this, y'all. Just give me a second. The name of the show is Searious AF. What is something you're serious about? Authentically flavored, whatever it is, what are you serious about? Doesn't have to be so serious, but what are you serious about?
I'm serious about family. I'm serious about my kids. I'm serious about my team. I have an amazing team with Metro government. I'm serious about each and every one of them. I'm serious about ending homelessness for Nashville.
That's what I'm talking about. So Now, this has been Serious AF, where AF is authentically flavored. And you know what you need to do is to go like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep it bougie, baby.
Complete verses just like breathing. You can bet the house on me. I'm in heavy rotation.